Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. As you can see, I'm back in my office and there's a lot of Predator memorabilia around me. Let's talk about something really interesting that I like, and that is special effects makeup. Let's talk about practical effects. Practical effects is simply what it says. It's effects, special effects makeup that you can actually see. A good example is, remember the movie Jaws? Jaws is a practical effect. He was a practical effect. It was in the water. It was rubber or fiberglass or whatever it was. It was a prop used in the movie that the actors would engage with and interact with, which made it even more realistic and more scary. Another example would be this. This is Dianoga Eyeball from Star Wars. If you know Star Wars, you probably recognize this. It grabbed Luke Skywalker and pulled him under the water. Well, this would be a practical effect because you can touch it, it's on set, and you can interact with it, which makes for a more realistic effect. Now, this was made by the very talented Graham Murphy. Thank you very much, Graham Murphy. I loved special effects makeup. When I was in high school, it's all I would think about. I mean, I would wonder, how did they make Freddy look burnt? How did they make Jason look that way? How did he get that machete in that guy's head? How does Chucky walk around? How do the silver balls from Phantasm fly around? I remember I'd run to the store and thumb through every issue of Fangoria just to get the secrets. I would have under my bed, I had a case full of makeup kits that I would buy the day after Halloween that were all 50% off because no one cared about those things after Halloween. But I did. One day, I was in my high school library and I stumbled upon a book that would change my life forever. This book right here. Dick Smith's Do-It-Yourself Monster Makeup with introduction by Rick Baker. Now, this book is amazing. Just smelling it right now takes me back to high school. If you don't know who Dick Smith is, let me tell you. Dick Smith is known as the godfather of special effects makeup. So many movies to his credit. He's an award-winning makeup effects artist. That's Dick Smith. He did that. That scariness that you saw in The Exorcist. Dick Smith is a foreword by Rick Baker. Rick Baker, the Monster Maker. Now, this book is amazing. This truly is a how-to. It is a do-it-yourself. It's got step-by-step instructions on how to do some amazing makeup techniques. Color photos in here of some of the makeups you can do. Take a look at that. So many different makeup designs in this book. Good news for me, right? I was excited. Bad news for my little brother. You know how when you have a little brother and you bust him doing something he shouldn't be doing, and then you make a deal with him, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna tell mom and dad unless you let me turn you into a vampire. I'm gonna show you a few pictures of my brother in the makeup I would use from this book. Here we go. So here we go, a picture of my brother. His name is Tabiti. My name is Mark. His name is Tabiti. Here he is as a vampire. Got his fangs in right here. I got some shadowing on his cheeks, on his neck. Of course, he's a vampire. You got to kill the vampire in the end. So I put a stake through his heart. Now, sometimes my brother would get lucky and our younger cousin, Lawrence, would come over. So here is Lawrence with the ghoul makeup. Also with the artificial eye that I learned from the book. Had to make an evil clown because, you know, it. So Pennywise, meet Leroy. Here's a little bit more elaborate makeup. This is Ghoul number 2 from the book. It's simply latex with stretched out cotton balls and cream makeup. So I just turned him into a psycho. Here's a picture of a friend of mine from high school. This is Troy. Troy wanted to be a zombie, so I hooked him up with some head wounds. And as you can see, bullet hole in the center of the head. Pow! Funny story about this mummy costume. It was Halloween, and they had a haunted house at this mall, and we went through the haunted house, and they had like an Egyptian section. So I told them, hey, I can supply the mummy for your Egyptian section. I do special effects makeup, and I've created a mummy, and I can put him in your Egyptian section. So they were like, okay, fine. I wrapped him in this mummy wrap. All he had on were tighty-whitey underwear. And we worked that night. It was a lot of fun. Halloween night, haunted house. He's the mummy. He's scaring people. But as the night went on, the mummy wrap started to fall off. He's only got tighty-whities on and we're at the mall. So my mom came to pick us up and big brother, I don't care. I'm like, whatever, dude. He's like running through the mall with the mummy wrap covering his underwear. So people are looking and laughing at him. Yeah, maybe that's why he's got issues now. There you have it. Something I just wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for listening. And remember, my favorite book of all time, Dick Smith's Do-It-Yourself Monster Makeup. So I'm here with my brother, and he has to prove that all that really happened, because we have picture proof. So did it all happen?
It all happened. Yes. It's all true. All true.
He's wearing makeup now. It's a hideous monster face that I actually just completed today.
All true. All true. Yes.
I mean, he looks nothing like this.
Nothing.
He's actually...
I'm actually his little sister.